Well, welcome back, everyone. I'm very excited to have our next guest here. It's Lima's Chief of Staff, Shane Coleman. We're going to talk about some of the, accomplishments throughout the year and some of the stuff that you're working on as well for the future. So welcome, Shane.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right. So one thing that I am very excited about, and that is the passenger rail expansion. Lima has, of course, the tradition, the history of railroads. So can you explain a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah, it's really an exciting time. The City of Lima has been involved with trying to get passenger rail back to the city for decades now. Prior to this administration, Mayor Berger worked pretty hard with this, but we supported the City of Fort Wayne and the Regional Planning Commission down in Columbus to put together an application for Phase 1, which is really the planning phase of the project. That was successful, and we look forward to kicking that process off after the first of the year.
Yeah, I've been talking about this for a very long time, how Lima, known for its trains, doesn't have passenger rail. Was like, what's going on?
Right.
Especially from somebody that took trains in New York City and everywhere else throughout my life. But, good for Lima. So that's awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of enthusiasm throughout the region.
Oh, yeah. Now, another good thing is the Lima Community Aquatic Center. That's something that's going to be an awesome time for the kids, I'm sure.
Absolutely. So we've been talking about that for, over a year now. That was part of the mayor's Better Together plan and the process that we went through to put that plan together. But we are in the process of signing contracts for that project, and we look to break ground here sometime yet this winter, and hope to have that completed in 2025.
Okay, so what kind of things are you expecting for that? Because I don't know much about the Aquatic Center, to be honest with you. It's where's that located, first of all? It's going
to be right down by the stadium,
okay.
The roundabout there, real close to the stadium.
Okay.
And it's going to be indoor-outdoor facility, so it'll be year-round.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so there'll be a recreational facility outside that you can utilize during the summer, and then we'll have that indoor area you can use all year long.
Awesome, Shane.
Yeah.
All right, what about the Schoonover Observatory? That's something that's seems like it's going to be a lot of fun to explore for the Lima and all the people that come to Lima.
Yeah, sure. So there's some work underway right now at the observatory itself, and just a lot of improvements inside, outside, painting, things of that nature. Remove some trees, things like that. But with the pool moving locations, we're looking at a bigger plan for that. So I would look at that over the next year or so. We're going to be doing some planning in that regard, public participation, and kind of see what that site looks like in the future.
And for people that don't know what the Schoonover Observatory is, can you explain to them what that is?
Oh goodness, yeah. So it's going to be a real hot spot, right, with the eclipse coming up.
But, April 8th.
Yeah, a lot of great things go on down there, and obviously a neat facility for a city the size of Lima to have access to.
Yeah, and also there's a lot of work I hear that's going to be done on Cable Road.
Yeah, that's coming up. We're in the really early stages of that. Planning takes several years for projects like that. And so a lot of safety, not just for the automobiling community, but also those who are out on bikes and walking, things of that nature. So we look for that project to kick off in 2025 and probably wrap up in 2026.
Right. I keep naming so many things, but wait, there's more.
Yeah.
What about also the floating solar panels at Twin Lakes Reservoir?
Yeah, so that's a really cool project, I think. So we're actually going to have floating solar panels out there on the reservoirs. Twin Lakes is right behind the water treatment plant there. We received a $500,000 grant to get that kicked off, and look for that to be completed probably late 2024, but really going to add some tremendous cost savings to the amount of energy it takes to run that plant.
Right, and also, I love hearing this because, it's like some towns or cities, they just kind of sit back and relax, but Lima's going towards the future. It's moving ahead. It's moving. If you don't move, you get left behind. So I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
So also, there's a lot of downtown improvements that I noticed. What was it, South Central, or what's that called, Central Avenue?
Yeah.
I was just down there not too long ago. I thought, wow, look at this place. This is amazing. Some new restaurants, some new delis and bakeries, and great things for the community.
Sure, absolutely. It's an exciting time downtown, really exciting time all over Lima, right? And so we're trying to spread those projects out and make impacts all around the community, but specifically downtown, we wrapped up Phase 1 of that streetscape project this year. All that work, public-private partnership, the city put $1 million into that streetscape project. Phase 2 will kick off over on Central Avenue itself, and estimated to be about $4 million of public funding for that project.
That's
too.
awesome.
So, yeah, gonna be a really cool area.
Yeah, I was talking to some people, and I think some of the planning that's about to happen for that area, it's some really cool stuff.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
It's an
excited
exciting
about it.
time. It is. I agree.
Yeah. I always said downtown Lima has so much potential, and now it's coming into play. So now I love this, you know. And of course, there's always the street lighting improvements and everything else that goes into the works with the keeping Lima up and safe and
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I'll go back to the Mayor's Better Together plan. That the plan was created really by the community, right? And that's one of those pieces to that program. It's all about improving neighborhoods, improving safety, and streetlights is one of those ways that we can do that.
Yeah, well, Shane, we could talk for hours, I'm sure, but unfortunately our time has ended.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. But Chief of Staff for Lima, Shane Coleman, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, well, don't go away because medical news is up next.